In The Matrix Resurrections, we notice some personality changes in Neo. He was mostly a calm and stoic person in the original trilogy, but in the new movie, he suffers from depression and anxiety. But Neo wasn't the only character who had a change in behavior. Smith is probably the one character that had the biggest personality change. But why? And how is this new version of Smith different from the old one? Let's find out. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
To begin with, let's answer two of the most frequently asked questions we got about Smith's return. How did he come back? And why did he want to destroy the Analyst? One of the first things that the new Smith tells to Neo when they are reunited is,
"You never appreciated our relationship. Not like the Analyst."
The what? My doctor.
He used our bond and turned it into a chain. It's so obvious once you see it, right? But this whole altered code update really blew my mind. I still don't know how he did it. He was a balding nerd. Hilarious. And me, even more perfect. Maybe a little too far on the piercing blue eyes, what do you think?
Here Smith revealed some important facts. One is that he says that the Analyst took advantage of the bond between the two of them. This bond was created when Neo destroyed Smith in the first movie, copying the Anomaly's code into Smith by accident.
I don't fully understand how it happened. Perhaps some part of you imprinted onto me, something overwritten or copied.
As we've mentioned in several older videos, Smith and Neo are two sides of the same coin. Smith also talks about the update they both received. His appearance in particular is completely different, but the more we see of this new Smith, the more we realize that he is far different from the original, almost as if there were two characters. Smith's defining characteristic was his hatred of humanity.
Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague, and we are the cure.
This hatred of humans evolved into hatred for all living things, natural and artificial.
It was your life that taught me the purpose of all life. The purpose of life is to end.
Now Smith appears to appreciate Neo. This is Smith's first big change. He no longer hates him nor wants to kill him. Smith tells Neo to stay out of the Matrix while he goes after the Analyst, because if the Analyst catches Neo, he would also catch Smith. The two of them are connected after all.
Smith?
What does the world come to when you can't even trust a program?
How?
Tom and I have more in common than you know. Once he got out, let's just say I was free to be me.
Notice that Smith calls Neo Tom now, as if they were acquaintances or maybe friends. Also saying that programs can't even be trusted anymore is a big contrast in behavior from this Smith from the old one. As we mentioned earlier, Smith's defining characteristic from the original movies was his hatred. This new Smith wants revenge on the Analyst. His hostility ceased to be universal. It's now focused on one program. In hindsight, we can divide Smith's development into three stages. The first stage is when he was a watchdog or an agent of the simulation. In this stage, he had a deep animosity towards humans. He desperately wanted to escape from the Matrix, and he was disgusted by humans. Smith was afraid that he had become infected by them, comparing the human race to a virus. His purpose was to protect the Matrix and acquire the Zion codes to destroy the human resistance. Smith believed that he would be free from the Matrix if he got those codes. The agent stage ended when Neo destroyed him the first time. The architect then upgraded the agents. Smith was supposed to return to the source to be deleted, but he didn't. He didn't follow his orders and thus became an exiled program. This is Smith's second stage. He no longer wanted to escape the Matrix or be superior to humans. All he wants now is to destroy all life. Smith discovers that he has new powers and begins to infect the people and programs inside the Matrix. He has become a virus. This destructive nihilistic stage ended when Smith assimilated Neo and the agent was destroyed for the second time. Smith's third stage is his rebirth in the Matrix Resurrections. He has returned to his initial stage before turning into a virus. Smith cannot copy himself anymore. He is less powerful, but he can use the Anomaly's code to defeat the Analyst. He uses the Merovingian and the Exiles to help him stop Neo. Smith no longer seeks to destroy all life, nor does he hate Neo, at least not as much as he did before. Now Smith hates one program and seeks revenge against that program, the Analyst. This version of Smith is similar to the original version, in the aspect that this version hated the Analyst and the older version hated humans. But the differences between them are so big that he is borderline another character, almost like comparing the new Morpheus with the original. This radical behavior change just does not fit the original Smith, which made us consider the possibility that he is not Smith, but another sentient program that has taken up the role of Smith, just like the new Morpheus did.
And me, even more perfect. Maybe a little too far on the piercing blue eyes, what do you think?
The Analyst also placed Smith close to Neo, as if he was waiting for the moment to wake up Smith and kill Neo if needed. This version of Smith could be a simple program that was born from the Anomaly's code. Maybe Neo's boss realized that he was Smith, the same way the new Morpheus realized that he was Morpheus, since they were subjected to simulation loops. So this version of Smith is not really Smith then, right? Well, there is one way that this theory could work, and that is that neither Smith nor Trinity are real. The Analyst explained that he recovered Neo's body and tried to activate his code for a long time, but with no success. Then he realized that he needed Trinity to activate Neo's source code, which means that Trinity and Smith were both created by the Analyst. And there are plenty of hints to this throughout the movie, but that's for another video. For the moment, we think that Agent Smith in The Matrix Resurrections is not the same character. He is an alternate version, a program that adjusted to the role of Smith because Neo needed his counterpart. But do you agree? Is the Smith from Matrix 4 a different character from the original Smith? Was he created by the Analyst?
The place where you live is not the place you once dreamed of? Are you sick of your hot and filthy Zion apartment? Then we have the solution for you. Bad credit or criminal history? We can wipe your slate clean and give you a fresh start. We at Megacity Realty can find you the most luxurious real estate, where you can spend hours playing your favorite virtual reality video game, eating the most delicious meals, and having an endless supply of blue medications. What are the blue pills for? No need to worry, because you will be bathing in the most phenomenal bathtub, with the best view of the city, and only minutes away from the best cafeteria in the city. Why wait? Contact one of our agents and be reconnected to the home of your dreams. Megacity Realty. Offer valid while the truce lasts.
For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.